Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I got my hands on a Switch 2. I'm surprised I was able to get this on day one, on launch day. I've never been able to get a console on launch day, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that because, for whatever reason, it feels like for the past decade, all of these video game companies haven't been able to make enough units for everyone. Or I don't know, maybe I just got lucky because I live in a fairly small town. There wasn't really a lineup either. But yeah, I thought I'd do a quick unboxing of the console. So I guess we can get this open. There's a pull tab right here. There's no tape. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be or not, but yeah, well, anyway. Here we have the console. People were, they were right. These are the same thickness as the Joy-Con 1. It feels weird calling it that. I'm just gonna stick with Joy-Con, okay? So, the prior Joy-Con, has the same thickness as this, despite the fact that these feel thinner in a way. Well, I mean, of course, they have more surface area, so I guess that would make sense. I'm not sure if they made any updates to the analog sticks, but these feel smooth. On the prior Joy-Con, the analog sticks had a clicky feeling to them, they felt mechanical and you could feel it. And in some cases, you were even able to hear that clicky sound in the prior Joy-Con. Here we have the console itself. Now I'm going to connect the Joy-Cons to the console. Oh, that sound wasn't added in post, guys. I'm joking. But, here's what it sounds like normally. They have a nice snap to them. Ironically, they sound closer to the sound that was being used in the Nintendo Switch 1 advertising. And I'm trying to pull these apart right now, and those are pretty good magnets, I must say. And to disconnect them, they added these little push tabs right here. And still, there's a lot of resistance on that. But I'm sure if you're a young kid, like maybe 4 or 5, and you don't exactly have the strongest hands, I imagine you would struggle taking these Joy-Cons off. Or maybe that just says a lot about me. I'm not very strong. Alright, we got the health and safety information. I'm gonna toss that aside because, well, let's be real, who reads those? Sure, a lot of people do, but I don't. Oh, nice, it came with an HDMI cable. That'll be, that's really nice that they included that. Okay, so here we have a new accessory. Well, it also doubles as the hand strap for the Joy-Con, I imagine. But, these go at the bottom of your Joy-Con, and well, I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably know about all this information. But if you're not familiar with the Switch 2, these are for the new feature that the Joy-Cons have. It essentially makes it easier to use the mouse function. Very curious as to how this would feel. There's going to be a lot of shooter games that will use this function. Alright, now we're coming back to the box. We're gonna go down to the bottom layer of its contents. Oh, and here's the new Joy-Con grip. Here's a size comparison with the prior Joy-Con grip with the Joy-Cons in. And of course, they included a stand for the console. It feels extremely sturdy. It would have been nice if the stand was more of a plate, sort of like the Switch OLED, which I will go and get. Something like this. I feel like this will hold up better over time. But on the bright side, the hinges on the stand feel very strong. And here's our last item from the box. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious what this is gonna be. It's the dock. Alright, and well, that about does it. My camera is about to die. It's running out of battery. On my monitor, the footage is running at 2 frames per second. So I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank you for watching. Maybe consider subscribing. I'll probably be uploading a lot more this year, and maybe because I finally made YouTube partner, and over time as I grow my channel, it'll be nice to have that little bit of extra income. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I don't think I'm very good at these, but but it is what it is. Alright, take care everybody.